Morning. You might be able to hear the rain in the background. So we'll have that and maybe some music if it decides to work. Yes. So Saturday morning, wake up yoga, 20 minutes, and starting off gentle, and then we'll go to a bit more energizing movements, flowing movements, and then maybe holding some postures for a bit longer. See how we go. I've not got a plan today, so see how we feel. So we're going to start in a comfortable seat, whatever that is for you. Just bringing hands onto your knees, and maybe you want to put a cushion underneath your bum to prop yourself up to make that a bit more comfortable. And then bring hand over heart, and then hand over belly, and maybe closing the eyes and taking a moment to notice what's going on in the body as we inhale and exhale. So noticing where the breath is. So once we inhale, is it expanding the belly, or maybe it's a little bit further up in like the chest area? Noticing how long or short the breath is, how shallow, how deep. Not labelling it good or bad, just noticing for now. And then this is a bit more funky than I wanted, this music. And then we're going to work to try and control the breath. So as we inhale, aiming to feel the belly expand, and exhale to feel it contract. And also working to slow down and deepen the breath. Releasing the hands to your knees. Inhale through the nose. And big exhale out through the mouth. Two more of these. Inhale through the nose. Big exhale out through the mouth. Once more. Keeping the eyes closed, or you can open them at this point. So right hand, bring it on the left side of the head. And then really gently just start to push the right ear towards the right shoulder with that little bit of resistance with the placement of the hand. Feeling that stretch in the left side of the neck. And then moving the hand to the back of the neck, gently pushing the neck down. So gazing towards your feet, your legs. And then you might be able to feel a stretch through the back left side of the neck. Then gently bring the neck back up. Other side, so left hand on the right side of the head. And then gently just pushing the head down towards the shoulder. Hand on the back of the neck, and then pushing the head down. Gently bringing it back up. Head comes to centre, and then just start shrugging the shoulders up towards the ears and back down. Just loosening the shoulders up slightly. Starting to draw circles with the shoulders up towards the ears, sending them back and then down and around. Okay, come back to neutral. Inhale, right hand reaches up and overhead, and then you might want your other hand placed by your hips and just bend over to the left side. Forest sounds going on. I quite like that. Inhale, reaching up, lengthening the full spine, maybe gazing towards the ceiling, the fingertips. And then other side, so right hand comes down by the hips, left hand reaches up on the inhale first of all, and then exhale to fold over to the right. Inhale, come back up, reach up. And then bringing the hands down, and I'm going to shift position. So still in our seated position, hands on the knees, and just starting from the hips to draw a circle, so bringing the chest forward, out to the right, and then back, and then using that connection with the hand and the knee to sort of round the back as we circle round, and just keep going like this. And as we kind of roll round in this circle, thinking about the pelvis and thinking about tucking and then untucking the pelvis as we move around. Maybe you want to include the neck as well. So it doesn't really have to look like much, just gentle movements in this circular motion just to wake things up. Going the opposite way round. Coming to stillness, taking an inhale and release. Rolling over the legs, bringing the hands to the mat, coming to tabletop. And we'll do a few cat-cows, so inhale, lift the chest, push the belly to the mat, lift the gaze. And then exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. And then just keep going with this at your own pace, with whatever rhythm feels good, matched with your breath. And if you want to include any other little movements that might feel good, so maybe like a circular motion from the hips, including the neck. Maybe a side to side, so twisting the head round to look at the hips and then bring the hips towards you. Just feeling it out really, and just noticing the body in this posture and how the different movements feel and affect other parts of the body. Come into stillness. Tuck the toes. And then inhale, we're going to do the first downward dog of the practice. So inhale to lift the knees, hips up, and then back, bringing the chest in between the arms. Again, you don't have to be still here, you can introduce any movements that might feel good. Working into the posture, so maybe a pedaling of the feet, pushing the chest into that space. Side to side. And then coming to feel the posture form, come to stillness, and all down the dog. A bend in the knee is fine. Aim to have a flat back, really pushing into the mat with the hands, aiming to have an equal weight distribution between the hands and the feet, sending the hips high, inhale to come forward into high plank. Really pushing into the hands to protract the shoulder blades away from each other. Maybe tucking the tailbone. Taking a breath here. And then on the exhale, knees, chest, chin, or lowering all the way down. Pushing into the hands to lift the chest, not in the hips to the mat, into a cobra. And maybe kind of, you don't have to go all the way up here with straight arms. It could be like a low cobra like this. Just whatever feels natural, whatever feels good in your body. Inhale, maybe lifting slightly higher. And then exhale to come all the way down, bring the forehead to the mat. And one more time, pushing up, inhale, head comes last. And then exhale, coming back down, one more of those. So inhale, pushing through the hands, and then head comes last. And coming straight back down again. Tucking the toes, and however you want to get there, make your way up to our downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. And maybe the leg bends. And then trying to reach the heel of the foot towards the head. It's not going to get there, but the aim is just that reaching action to lengthen out through the right side of the body, opening up the hip, and then placing it down. Left leg lifts, straight first of all, and then bend the leg, reaching it over, so trying to get the heel of the left foot towards the forehead as if they could touch, and bringing it back down. And then, no rush, we're going to walk to the top of the mat, trying to lift the toes as well to increase that stretch in the back side of the legs. Maybe you want to bend the knees as we get a little bit closer to the feet, to the hands. And then when we're here, just rocking forward, maybe rocking from side to side, yes, no in the head. Grabbing opposite elbows or letting the palms dangle. Head is relaxed. And then inhale, bring the hands to the shins, look up, flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, we're going to roll the spine up to standing, so no rush, head comes last, just kind of going vertebrae by vertebrae. Okay, connection's back, that's good. And when we reach standing, inhale, reach the arms up and over. Reaching as if you could touch the ceiling, the sky. Lift the gaze. And then on the inhale, maybe a slight back bend, so reaching back. Hands could be on the lower back if that feels a bit more sturdy. Opening up the chest to the sky, letting the head drop back. And then coming back up. Inhale, arms come overhead. Bring the hands to heart center. Right leg steps back, high lunge. And then with the arms, we're just going to draw circles, so bending the elbows as they go back. And then straighten the arms as they go up and over. Slight rounding of the back as we reach forward. And then as we reach up, arching of the back. Bringing the back heel down, rotating the foot at a 90-degree angle. Open up the arms, warrior two. Reversing it, so flip the front palm, reaching up and over. And then coming back, warrior two. And then stepping back to the top of the mat. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, palms together, draw it down the centre line, bring it to the heart. Okay, left leg steps back this time, high lunge, including the arms as well, so cactusing them out as we arch the back, and then circling them round as we do that cat shape of the spine, and then just keep going with that. Or more, remembering to breathe. And then foot at a 90-degree angle, bring the heel down, open up the arms, warrior two. Really bend into that leg, so I'm not going to shuffle it forward slightly to really get that good position. Upper body is central, it's tempting to reach forward in this, but we want to stay in the middle. Gazing beyond the fingertips. Inhale to flip the palm, reverse it, reaching up and over. And coming back, stepping back, reaching the arms up. And bringing them to centre, closing the eyes, and just taking a moment to notice the breath, maybe in comparison with how it was at the start of the practice. Notice the body, so from all that movement, can you feel any difference? Maybe an increase of heat, of energy. Taking an inhale and releasing the exhale. Once again. And release. And then then as the rain starts to get a bit heavier, we're going to end the practice. Thank you for joining, and I'm not quite sure if I'll do it next week or continue with whatever days, but we'll see. So thank you for joining, and see you soon. Bye. Oh, thanks, Alice.